crazy.
Don't trust him.
No, I'm saying at first, but before this went down, now he obviously.
And Jesse comes back and tells me stuff.
About who?
Just about them.
Whatever they say,
About
Keisha, what does Steven still tell you stuff? I said,
Yeah.
Whatever he said.
That's what I just told you. Yeah, she's been coming and told you that you three are up.
I'm not surprised about that. If
Angie's nowhere to be found. And you know what? When he leaves
does
out
Angie
the door,
know? Does
I'm
Angie
saying,
know
you know,
that?
that's funny how,
You don't know. So who knows that? Dan, Steven, and Brian, is that what them talking?
Oh, and I'm sure Angie's in it too. I don't know. That's Steven telling me.
Telling you to one-on-one?
I want to say,
or what's anybody else?
One-on-one.
That's real funny how you didn't come up in that at all.
Don't say anything.
I'm not. I would never do that. Keisha, I promise you. When I tell you something, I care about you guys. If I tell you something that isn't, I don't care anything about.
Because that was there.
You know that. Or either this stuff would have never happened. I would have just lied to you guys and told you whatever. I would have told you I was never in a house.
No, I know. I'm just saying, like, nobody blow their fucking temper and say something. Because that would be it.
I know.
I'm not going to say anything.
Like, we right
to
now, this is all we got. This is all we got.
I mean, but they're doing what we're doing. Everybody's just trying to win.
Yeah, everybody's trying to win and put themselves in a good position.
And at least that's all that's about. You know, they think we're, like you said, they're intimidated by us. We are the three smartest girls here, bro.
You know what? You know when they're intimidated? Because their plan didn't go as planned.
Exactly.
Had their plan was planned, they wouldn't be intimidated
That's
by
all it
us.
is. No, we split
broke
together.
it because
Flip the script. Okay, flipping the script had their heads.
Exactly. And you know what? We did it to a point where the people who didn't want to do it, they had to come along with us because, hey, they're right. If we don't do it, then we're supposed to go. So the ball's in our court, guys. That's real.
That's why.
That's why.
The ball's in our court. They want to take it.
I understand how strong this move wasn't Big Brother history. This was huge.
You just got to tap this up.
That was part of it. That was part of it.
Yeah. I came here for this.
She's having dreams about it.
I'm not backing down. They want to come get me. Come get me.
There you go.
Come get me.
Here I am.
So
just like Michelle, I'm right here. I don't have a high horse, but I'm not going to be pumped in this area. You know?
Oh, that's the precious. That's what we need.
Just me.
Hallelujah. We've been waiting for you.
Okay, what the fuck's going on now?
We've been waiting for you.
God hears us. He hears us.
Okay.
Oh, karma.
Okay.
God.
Okay. What's going on now? No, I just came from the DR.
Yes, I hear people. I don't think we're here. Or it's behind the wall.
It's behind the wall.
Are you for sure not at all?
Absolutely not.
You swear?
Yeah. Why?
Okay.
I told you that.
I know.
Brian told me that Angie was the only person that defended me when he said something about me, and that he wanted her to get an alliance. This is what when I went upstairs, Jerry and Brian both told me that he wanted to try to get Angie to get me an alliance with them, but he hadn't got to me in time yet. And I said, well, I don't understand because I was told that Brian, Steve, and Angie were in an alliance, and I think that's when Jerry figured out that
his alliance
with her was all messed up.
I'll bet that since they came to me and told me to talk to Angie because that's two of the strongest two of the players.
Keisha,
Since I didn't do it,
well, that's what, I guess Angie's the one that
getting closer.
told Brian that he thinks that I would have been the best girl to try to get with them. And I said, but I don't understand, Jerry. She's in an alliance with Brian and Steven. And he was like, no, with me. I didn't know that. I think I kind of told him an alliance that he didn't know about. Because Angie's the one that told me she's in an alliance with Steven and Brian. And upstairs, Brian and Jerry were adamant that them two and Angie were in an alliance. And then they just hadn't got to me yet. Tell me. And I said to myself,
And that's what I already
when were you guys going to tell me when you guys sent me home next week? And I was going to call in my phone. Like, what do you mean you haven't got to me yet?
Yeah. Well, they have a certain amount. They have people they're going out now, and this could be after week 1 or week 2 after getting down.
Because that's why Jerry went out, right?
We want you with us.
Thank you, somebody finally. Because the only person that's asking
I don't think you understand how strong this is, though. around here, dude.
So we have to realize.
We're not fucking around here. This is the strongest alliance in the house. We don't take things. We don't mess around. You see us spend a lot of time here. We don't fuck around in this group. And
We just do what we.
I'm telling you.
Go with our gut. We go with our guts.
People told me to watch out for her. What I say is, if it comes down to it, and it's my word of the $500,000, I'm going home. And I agree to that. Yeah. Honestly, I'm gonna walk out of this house with integrity and know that I did the right thing. Because these are more than my lines. These are my best friends that I will have forever.
And I love all y'all, and y'all are my friends, and no matter what, you know, I'd like to play this game as players play it, not as, you know, crazy people running around doing stupid shit.
So much is because we caught him in their game. It was like, boom, it was going one way, everything was perfect.
That's why they're so scared of us.
Offended by that.
So
now we're in.
Yeah, because we're here. We figured them out.
See, that's why I didn't understand, because I actually, Jerry got snippy with me when I had gone up there to make sure he was okay after the nomination, because I kept saying, no, that's not what I heard. I heard that Brian and Angie and Steve were in alliance, and Jerry was like, no, aren't you listening to me?
That's because he's bumming out.
We wanted, he even told me, Brian was like, you know, she's out of everybody that I talked to, she's the only person that said anything nice about you. And I said, well, I'm here to play the game by myself, and that's nice to know that somebody was defending me or whatever. You know, they didn't give me specifics of what was being said. They all said that she's the one that said that, possibly putting me in with them. And I was like, but I wasn't aware that she was in it with Jerry. I was just aware of her because I walked in on them. That's why I walked in actually on them outside. They were all on the pool and the washing machine.
Thing is,
when you were telling your story about you going to that tent city or whatever, and you were sitting in the spa, and remember I left and I went to go just to see what was going on outside, and I walked in on it. So I was like, okay, what? I go just like this. I'm like, okay, I think I just walked in on an awkward moment, and I go, oh my God. I said, April's telling the craziest story in there, and that's when they started going, like getting snippy or whatever, and I just think that I walked in on something.
That's what happened.
Yeah.
Brian told me that's what happened that night. They walked there.
I must have walked in right when it happened. And when this whole thing was going on, and we were sitting over here, and I said, well, who do you have an alliance with? And I said, before she said that, I go, Steve and Brian, and she said yes. And then it was told that they wanted you to talk to her so you guys could get an alliance.
I just never did.
But I think that when I went upstairs and I said that, Jerry started getting snippy with me, telling me that no.
Because he didn't believe it.
Because
he didn't know.
Because it was probably Brian, Jerry, and Angie. And when I said the other way around,
and Jerry wasn't involved, he got upset.
Yeah, because I was like, you're close to Jesse, though, right?
Why would I say I'm close to Jesse?
I'll talk to him too.
We don't talk about this. I talk to him.
I don't talk to him about anything.
Protect him, but he's with Memphis.
I don't talk to him about anything. I know he's with Memphis, so.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk to him about this alliance, but like when it comes down to
making sure that
cool with him.
I definitely told him last week that I wasn't voting for him to get involved. I didn't want him to leave.
Ma'am,
I wanted
please go to the diary.
This is what I think we
That
need.
was what I personally wanted, and I'll be honest with you, I didn't want Jesse to go last week. I wanted Rennie.
Well, to check it out, we need to make sure that everything still stays planned, like for next week, that Dan gets out next week. Because, but listen,
I already have my person in my mind that I want the third or the fourth. Steven has to be out third or fourth. I'm sorry.
I said that.
I agree. I know you like him, but he's after us. I have to get rid of him.
I can't.
Well, they're going to want Rennie out. They're going to want.
Yeah, but I'm saying like between third and fourth with Rennie.
And then fucking Jerry out.
I know.
Third could be Rennie and fourth could be Steven. I don't care. They can flip.
I don't care
But I
either.
need Steven out because honestly, I
He's a
can't.
snake, dude. He's one of the biggest snakes.
I can't handle what he's doing right
That's
now.
what's going to happen. They're not going to vote him out. We're not going to.
In a perfect world.
He's just acting.
Okay.
Listen, guys, listen.
In a perfect world,
That would happen. But
how would you have the order go out? Dan, Rennie, Steven. No, I didn't
I
even
agree.
Dan, Steven, Rennie.
I would too, just because Rennie, no matter when you put her up, it's a sure bet that she's going to go. That if we say we want her up this week, that's why I think Steven needs to get out soon.
No, but it wouldn't happen.
That's how it works.
Listen. It wouldn't happen that easily because they want Steven here.
Who does?
Everybody, the agreement is.
Yeah, but Dan would be out.
No, but I'm saying Angie, Memphis, they want Rennie out third. We all agreed on that. We already agreed on it.
Okay, that's fine.
So we can keep it in place.
Okay, but I want Steven up with Rennie on the third week.
Yes.
And I want him up because he's just pushing my buttons. And I I'm sick. Or I'm sleepy. Or I don't feel good.
Are we gonna put Rennie up every single week?
Yeah.
Somebody. Oh,
Yeah.
the poor lady's gonna have a heart attack.
It's the best thing.
I'm just thinking you see her. I mean, she's gonna be like, fucking again.
We can put Dan and Steve up next week.
No.